Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that notification bell, get all the updates. Really excited for today's video. The beer is courtesy of Chris. Thanks so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. This is the second Masthead I've had recently. The other one was really good. And to the point where I moved this one up, I was going to try space them out a little further. But I enjoyed that one so much. I'm like, you know what? Let's get into this one. So this is worst case scenario, double IPA, 100 IBUs. I haven't seen IBUs listed lately, or at least I haven't picked up on that, but 100, back in the day, that was a big thing. 9% ABV, that was a big thing back in the day, and it is still a big thing. When you give the brew staff free reign to brew a hoppy beer, you end up with the worst case scenario, hence the name. This feat of hoppiness is brewed with a truly mind-numbing amount of hops. You'll be greeted with a bitter backbone along with the dank, tropical, and citrus characteristics of our brew staff's favorite hops. Enjoy fresh to maximize that goodness. Okay. Sometimes you forget beer, it can be clear. You can see through that. So, I was wondering with the 100 IBUs if it was going to be more West Coast looking, because like back with the IBU wars, some of you new money people don't know what I'm talking about. But no, like trying to have like the highest IBUs and just, you know, palette wreckers and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely this beautiful golden, sunshiny kind of color. It looks slightly unfiltered. I mean, it's certainly not haze or anything like that. But yeah, it has a nice yellow coppery kind of a mix. Finger and a half. I'm going to say whitehead. I don't know. I mean, I guess barely off white, but how I usually use the term barely off white, this is even closer to white. So I'll just say for my scale, that's white. I already did how many fingers. Very soapy, sudsy. There are small bubbles, but there's a lot of like medium size. I mean, it's a beautiful looking beer. You can see aroma. They said just citrus, right? Because I get three kinds of citrus. Yeah, they're just saying citrus. Good. Because right now, anyway, and that's what's hitting me first, is equal parts orange, grapefruit, and lemon. So have a nice citrus medley that way. I get some pineapple, actually, too. There is a little herbaceous, dank quality. So I see what they're saying. They said something else, so didn't they? Dank, tropical. I got the pineapple, and yeah, I definitely think it's those three citrus elements are more up front than anything else. Other than the pineapple, I'm not getting a lot of other tropical. I think I would have honed in and specifically said pineapple. It smells killer. Like, I should also point that out. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Chris. Glad I'm using a West Coast brewery glass for this beer review. That has, wow, that's taking me back. That has that sticky, dank, resinous thing, piney. I mean, this is like a time machine beer. I'm glad I mentioned like the old IBU wars as a joke, but like, it does remind me of some of those West Coast, yeah, like the Palate Wrecker. What other beers? It's a little bit more than something like Pliny. It's a little bit more than like Lagunitas IPA and Sucks and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely like a Bear Republic. It's reminding me of like their hoppy stuff. Okay, so yeah, it's like that kind of a vein for sure. You do get a little bit of pineapple, but like it's really dank resin. You get that old school, like the pineapple is, I said this actually was the other Masthead review. I said this recently in another review where it's not crushed pineapple. It's this hop is making me think pineapple. It's that kind of hoppy pineapple. The citrus unlike the aroma is for me very grapefruity, then the orange and lemon, whereas in the aroma it was like a three-way tie. I love how this beer is drinking. It's that resin. Wow. That sticky, icky thing. Man, I used to drink a lot of beers like this. Wow, this is great. This is really fantastic. I'm going to just keep repeating myself. It's old school in the best possible way. It's just, yeah, it's taking me back. Man, I'd love to, someone who they only know IPAs from New England style. I'd love to give them one of this. This is one of those beers where people are like, oh, IPAs are too bitter, or they're too hoppy. This is the beer the kind of beer they're talking about, and I love it. Thanks again, Chris, for sending it. I really appreciate it. 2 for 2 from these hoppy Mastheads. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Check them out on Instagram and on Tap. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.